Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 4, hanging out at Taupe Hollow. I can't remember anything. Nothing is coming to mind. It's all failing me. Anyway, we're on day 4 on Taupe Hollow, a triple type week. We're having a good time, I kind of suffered from success a little bit again last night. I purposefully skipped lunch, trying not to push our strength a little too high, and ended up getting extra tasty dinner on full odds, so I might as well have just made lunch and dinner at that point with no extra tasty. So, I mean, my plan didn't work out. I was trying to keep strength low. No dice. But, you know what? It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to keep moving forward. We're going to hope that we can see the things that we want to see. We're going to keep getting plenty of oil and herbs that will go into our pot filler. And we are going to not get a skill trigger from Gardevoir there. And I'm not going to get one from Musharna either, who's on the team just to try to get some more Dream Shards, because why not? We are currently up to only 12,500 Dream Shards from Swalot. I only got one yesterday after I finished recording, and it was about 2,500. So 12,500, also not getting anything there, which is very strange. Pretty sure Swalot is supposed to be like 5 or 6 skill triggers per day. So, yeah, kind of bad. Getting really bad RNG with Swalot on the team. It's like the game knows what I'm up to, and it is purposefully countering me by not letting me get skill triggers with Swalot and giving me extra tasties when I'm purposefully skipping meals to keep my strength low. But, it is what it is. Here we are. Let's go ahead and throw in all of these herbs, and we'll throw in, I think we got plenty of oil. Not a problem. The only reason we don't have as much herbs is because I threw in all the herbs I got yesterday into dinner. And yeah, that's the one that went extra tasty, so go figure. Got all the good pot filler in there, and then it extra tasty. I think we got like 121k off of it. 60,000 off of this one, so not bad if we were actually trying to push ranks. But, we still got to make the meals for the mission. Still got to get that mission done. And for now, I think that pushes us to Master 9, actually. I think that's where we're at, or just shy of it. Yeah, just barely Master 9, actually. Kind of surprising. I thought we'd get a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. 'Tis what it is. We're just here for the ride, man. Another 1,091 Dream Shards from ranking up, and we can grab our 200 sleep points. That's going to put us at a grand total of 5,398. And it is time to start looking at stuff to buy, because the shop reset is in a few days. We are getting pretty close. Our daily lottery first, though, is going to be a biscuit. Good. We do need those. All right, so anyway, let's take a look at the shop. Let's see what we want to buy. 5,400 sleep points. There's a few things that we definitely want to pick up. I'm going to go ahead and pick up an extra expert ticket. Seems like a good call. We're going to grab both seeds. We did use 2 seeds a couple of days ago, so that seems like a really good purchase. Try to get some more of those sub-skill seeds back in our pocket. We're up to 2,100, down to 2,100. What do I want to do here? This is the interesting question. I feel like I want to get that dream cluster. I do want to get that dream cluster. It's not feel like I do want that dream cluster, so I'm going to pick that up. And I think I'm going to wait for right now. We have 3 days till the shop updates. Yeah, I think the only other thing I for sure want to buy is the easy travel ticket. Always good to have quite a few of those on hand. And not worried about buying any of the other expert tickets right now, because those will just reset. And there's 3 of them. It's not like I'm missing out. I just want to have one. So yeah. We're good on waiting on that one. Yeah. We can wait on that. All right. Shop purchases have been made, so we're good. We're in a good place now. Now we don't have to worry about it all that much. I might buy a couple more things before we let the shop reset. I might buy some of those biscuits, but I'm not sure. Particularly the grape biscuits. Those do seem kind of interesting, especially with legendaries coming up soon. Having some extra grape biscuits might not be the worst thing. Might not. I don't know. I'm gonna have a think on it, and we're gonna move on. We are looking at, that's looking pretty dozy. Oh, still Snoozy. Okay. All right. Snoozy pseudo balanced. We'll take that. That's going to be, what is that? 80, 90 million, somewhere around there. Purposefully trying not to get too high. Ooh, a couple of 3 stars. Ah, that one rolled over to a 4-star. 85 million drowsy power. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can get for that. Maybe some good stuff. Good stuff would be nice. Torchic, that's one we're looking for. We got Rattata as well. Not looking for that one, though. We are looking for... Come on. I don't see really much of anything we're looking for other than the Torchic. Shuppet, Vulpix, Growlithe, Rattata, Ekans, Fuecoco, Diglett, and Torchic. I mean, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Got a good amount of Dream Shards today, though. That's good. That's good. I did use a friend incense last night. I had 7 of them, and we got to use incense for the mission anyway, so I went ahead and dropped that. Rattata's hungry. Ekans is hungry. Shuppet's hungry. Of course, the one I want is not hungry. Okay. All right, well. I mean, you know what it is. Let's go ahead and just feed the Torchic. That's the one that we're actually looking for. It's really weird that the hungry follows his tail. Very odd. Yeah, it follows his tail. That's interesting. Anyway, we got a biscuit. So, yeah, those regular Poke Biscuits are looking pretty good from the shop right now. I didn't realize we were that low. We only have 1 left, but we're about to use it right now because, I mean, the Ekans is hungry. We might as well just take it home and be done with it. We do still need a good BFS Ekans, and it's a crit cap. Who could have guessed that when I didn't need it, it would happen? Who would have guessed? Who could have ever imagined that this would happen? Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Everything I don't need is what's happening right now in this game. But, you know, I'm suffering from success at this point. Send out that Torchic Candy for sure. Try to help everybody out with that. Pick up another 9 Torchic Candy for ourselves as well. Very good indeed. Also going to pick up 5,174 Research XP and 7,055 Dream Shards for a grand total of just about 12,219? 29? Somewhere around there. I don't know. Something like that. Math is hard. Math is real hard. Anyway, Torchic, you are up. Is this going to be the BFS? Oh, lax. I don't know if that's super good. Not BFS at 10, unfortunately. ABC, though. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. With skill trigger S, no, not what we're looking for. Actually, not terrible. No, I take that back. That's not terrible. Charge energy is really good to have. So that's not bad. Ingredient Finder S, though, is super terrible. Helping Speed M all the way at 75 and Helping Speed S all the way at 100. Lax Nature, Energy Recovery up, and Main Skill Chance down. So definitely not what we are looking for. There it is. It took me forever to find it, but we got there in the end. Not going to be great. Not going to be great. I can tell you that much right now. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad, man. No longer suffering from success. This is terrible. This is awful. It's anything but a berry specialist. It's trying really hard to be an ingredient specialist. Not happening, but yeah. Yeah, what else is happening is us keeping this Torchic. So we're just gonna move on. We're gonna see if this Ekans is gonna be better for us. Maybe, or just maybe. Level 15 in Sirius, not fantastic. That's neutral. We don't want to see that. Not berry finding at 10, but we did get sausage double egg, which is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. All right, what else we got? Sleep XP bonus. Not the worst, honestly. Not the worst. Inventory up L. Also, okay, given that it's charge energy, gives itself energy in return. Not terrible. Helping Speed S, though, with helping bonus and skill trigger M. Yeah, this one's also not what we're looking for. Sirius is over here. This one's better. It's better than the Torchic. Apparently not according to Raenon, but I think it's better because there's no ingredient finding, although the nature is kind of awful. That's pretty bad. Well, it's not bad. It's not awful. Let me take that back. It's neutral. It's not helpful. But yeah, this is not what we're looking for. Not at all. Yeah, there's nothing we can do with this. This is also gonna go live with the professor. Yet again, 2 Pokemon caught, 2 Pokemon going to live with the professor, and we are going to move on, and hopefully we can get up to some interesting shenanigans that will make us feel better about that, because that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. All right, let's check and see. I don't believe there is new news. No new news. No new news today, but new community reports. There's gonna be 40 of them. Very good. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 out of 40 that doubled up. Oh, little under 25%, but that's all right. It's got to balance out at some point, you know. Got to balance the books. Not too bad. I mean, honestly, it's close enough to 25 that it is what it is, and that's good enough for me. All right. What are we gonna do? I'm yet to decide what to do this week. In all honesty, I think we're just chilling. There's a pretty decent part of me that wants to go ahead and start prepping for the legendary beasts and just start an overstacking team. But there's also another probably equally sized part of my brain that wants to go back to expert mode next week. And I don't necessarily want to be hindered by an overstacking team and prepping for the event. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I really don't know where to go from here in terms of those 2 directions. Those are the 2 directions that I'm looking at this point. Either start overstacking now, get ready for the event, or, well, I guess there's 3 directions. I was gonna say, or go to expert mode and try to play that normally, or we just overstack and go to expert mode. And just whatever happens, happens. And we're just there to build up area bonus. That might be the way to go. I might do that. I think one thing we could do that could be interesting is let's take a little look-see doodles here. Let's go to team analysis. And good, we got a fresh team. Perfect. Let's check and see. There is the potential that we set up a Raikou overstacking team, even though Suicune is the better of the 2 for us. The specific reason I say Raikou is that we use Raikou. We then use our berry finding Pichu. We use our where's it at? Our berry finding Pikachu, and we use our berry finding Raichu. And then we use the Pokemon we talked about yesterday, and we level up this one. Yes, we evolve and level up this Palmy to have an electric type healer on the team. So that way we do have a healer, and we have 5 different species of electric type Pokemon, allowing us to fully take advantage of Raikou's main skill and giving us about a week and a half of overstacking prep. That's one thing we could do. I don't know if that's what we want to do, but we could, especially with the mini candy boost. Now is a pretty decent time to do so. We've got today, tomorrow, we've got 4 mini candy boosts left. So we could use at least 2 of them. If we're going to do this, we should use at least 2 of them on Palmy to try to get as close to 50 as possible, as quickly as possible, because that's where we really need Palmy to be to actually make this work. And then the other 2, 1 each on these 2, or we just put all 4 of them into Palmy and not worry about it. This is going to be a problem of costing us some dream shards since the mini candy boost is expensive, but I also don't know if we want to wait 4 days to do that. We may want to just go ahead and, if we're going to pull the trigger on this, go ahead and work on this Palmy today. And how close can we get it today? It was you, right? The 85? Yes. We would also need to drop that sub-skill seed into there at level 25 to get skill trigger M. So that is one thing we could do. We could try for this team. If we can get, let's see, let's get Palmy to evolve level 50, and then we don't want to evolve you. But let's say you're level, let's say we get you to 40, I think. 40 should be pretty doable. And then the same with this Pikachu. Let's also try to get you to 40. That should give us a, not 71, 40. Should give us a decent amount of strength on our berries. Cool. And you are actually at a higher level, I believe. I don't think you're 52 anymore. Yeah, you're 53. Not super high level, but still. Also higher ribbon, though. Yes, the 1,000 hour ribbon. So, as it stands, we could end up pretty decent overstack. I think this is a pretty solid way to go. We would continuously collect from the Palmot and the Raikou for their skill triggers. Raikou getting 2 a day. I think we would need to invest some main skill seeds in there just to make it worthwhile. Is there a point where we get diminishing returns is the question. That's the real question. So main skill, we're looking for, what is it called? I don't remember. Let's go take a look. Helper boost. That's it. Helper boost. Helper boost. Where are you? There it is. Sweet. All I had to do was look for their pictures. Ooh. Not really. I mean, 4 to 5 is kind of weird, but let's see. Okay. 4 to 5 is only weird in the base. But yeah, 4 to 5, level 4 to level 5 would give us 2 more productions per Pokemon. So that's really good. That would really let us overstack our Pikachu, our Pichu, yeah, the whole Pichu line. And then we only get 1 more going from 5 to 6. So maybe we do stop at level 5 simply for the fact that this one also, no, it already has its skill level up. Never mind. That's correct. It already has that skill level up. So yeah. Okay. Hypothetically, if we could get you to 50 instead of 31, which is highly unlikely, 2.25, but let's see what it turns into with both of these invested. 2.59, that's pretty significant. 0.6 more, which is about 33% more over the 2 that we were getting at 31 without the investment. But if we go back to 31, come on. Why am I having a hard time highlighting everything? Go back to 31. We're looking at 2.12, which is a little over 5% extra. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Probably 7% extra. Something like that. But yeah, this is something we could do. We could run this team. Alternatively, we could try to set up a Suicune overstacking team, but with Gardevoir as the healer. It would require less investment, but we don't have as much to work with. I mean, I guess technically we do have a decent amount to work with. We could, yeah. I mean, that's something else we could do. It would require a lot less investment. So let's see. Let's save this as a separate team. Let's move on to another one real quick. Let's see. Let's set this up. Because Suicune is much better than our Raikou. Big Boy Blastoise. Boop. Then we've got our 2 berry finding. Oh, I never updated them. Go figure. Big shock. Big surprise. Feraligatr and Gardevoir. So, oh, Gardevoir is not a water type. That's why I can't find it. Gardevoir is a psychic type. There we go. Well, just on team analysis alone, 492, basically 493 million, and I think the Raikou team, oh no, it was 501. So not much difference, but would require a lot less investment. We actually, nope, I goofed. Forgot to switch these up. Forgot to switch them up. 30, boom, and you are actually at level 59. Not quite 60 yet. Cool. So, big difference. Big difference. Yeah, so that's something else we could do and would require a lot less investment. But again, the issue comes in with if we want to go to expert mode next week, which I really would like to do expert mode next week. I want the dream shards from it. So that's kind of where we're at, is deciding what to do from here. I could mini candy boost the Suicune. Try to get up to that helping speed S. Can't sub-skill seed the inventory. So once we get to 50, we could turn that into helping speed M guaranteed. But I don't think we're gonna get that far. Let's see, let's just turn candy boost off and see how far we can get with the candies we have. It's gonna be like 40. No, 37. Yeah, so we're definitely not getting to 50 even with candy boost. And I don't think we have the candies. I mean, we got a decent amount of type candies and big handy candies, but I don't think we're getting there. But we could try. We do have enough main skill seeds to actually get this to a high rating, which with helper boost, with only 4 species on the team, we're looking at this column here. At level 6, which would take 5 main skill seeds. We are gonna be, let's see, which we do have. I mean, we could do it. It'll be 13 productions per day, or not per day, per skill trigger, which we're gonna be getting on average 3. Yeah, I'm comfortable calling that 3 a day. We could do that. Definitely not going to run this with an Entei overstacking team, though. Definitely not doing that. 1, out of the 3 berry types, fire types is my weakest. 2, my Entei is my weakest of the beast. So definitely not even going to bother comparing my Entei. These are the 2 options, I think. If we're going to run an overstacking team, to go this route. And I kind of feel like it's what I want to do. I've never actually run an overstacking team for more than a week, I think. I'm trying to remember the last time we ran an overstacking team, and it's been a while. It has been a hot minute. But we could technically do this. I know this number at the bottom isn't truly accurate to what we're going to get from overstacking, but it could be very nice. Could be very nice. Yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at, is trying to decide between those 2. Yesterday, I'm narrowing it down. Yesterday, I had no idea what I wanted to do. Now I've narrowed it down to 3 options, which really the third is just doing both of the main 2 options combined. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is deciding which of those 3 paths I want to go down. Do I want to overstack? Do I want to run expert mode? Or Or do I want to do both together, just work on the AB for expert mode, and just whatever happens, happens, and we just continue to overstack and get ready for the beasts? And now I just need to decide between those three. Which honestly, I don't even know that it's been deciding between those three. I think if I'm going to overstack, I think I'm just going to go to expert and just let it happen. So I guess really deciding between those two. And then a question of, what do we do? And honestly, after looking at the numbers, I think I would rather use the Suicune overstacking team for a couple of reasons. One, we get a whole extra skill trigger per day on average. Two, it's going to take less investment. 3, I can use Big Boy Blastoise, get those super strong water berries for him being at level 60. And 4, how much would it take for us to level up Croconon for Ralligator? That may not take much to get them to like 40. Let's go take a look at the berries. Let's see where the diminishing return starts. On the Oran berries. Level her strength. Actually, no, it's the opposite. It is the opposite. The higher level you go, the more returns you get out of it. There's not diminishing returns, really. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Level 30, 63, level 40, 81. Ooh. How many candies do we have? Do we have enough to do anything about that? Without candy boost. I wouldn't candy boost these because I'd like to save that for Suicune if we're going to do this. 330. Okay. So let's use 165 and see how far that gets us. How far does 165 get us? Because it should get us to the same point on both of them. That would get us to 34, which 70 versus 63. I mean, it's 7 more points each. So, but is it better to get one of them to 40? 40 is 81 versus 63. Yeah, it would be better to get one of them to 40 because that's 18 more. Yeah, 63 to 81 is 18 more. Whereas if we get both of them to 34, that only gives us 14 more. Yeah. It's better to get one of them to 40 and leave the other at 30 because that's a net gain of 18 versus 14. Granted, we will get some more XP from having them on the team overnights, which is another thing we have to forego. If we do an overstacking team, we don't get to put the Prime XP team on overnight, but I think I'm all right with that. I think I'm okay with that for now because our ingredient gatherers are in a pretty good spot. So I think I'm okay with that happening. So yeah, I think this might be what we do. I don't know. Before I decide for sure, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys weigh in on if this is what we want to do, because it is going to mean that if we overstack, next week is going to be very chill. I don't even know if we'd be making meals next week necessarily, or definitely not anything crazy. So we could do that and just start overstacking and see what happens with that Suicune team. It's looking pretty promising, but I just don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but could be interesting. So I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments below. I am gonna grab these missions and man, I didn't do any of those. I did this one though. I got to Master 3, get that Charmander instance. That's pretty good. We could use that during the Legendary Beast event, and the rest we'll just kind of see what happens. But for now, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. A very math-heavy and concept-heavy episode this time around. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy the videos. And a huge shout-out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking that join button right below this video. Also, you can find the links to my other channels in the description. We got a new video up on another channel, on the Fights channel, so go check that out. We also are going to be streaming some more Final Fantasy VI on the live stream channel, so make sure to subscribe if you want to come join us for that. And you can find the Discord in the description as well to talk about Pokemon Sleep and hang out with a cool community of people. Other than that, though, y'all have a good night, and until next time, Later, dudes.